talking 150,000 boys. When you're talking me, you're talking 2 million boys. Speak the truth.
Good for you. Hey, the UFC's good because of the fighters and the fights.
Okay.
You were on welfare, bro.
Okay, then
you ain't no man. You took welfare.
Okay,
don't talk about money. Don't you talk about money.
Then
you
what
took,
wasn't it
you
at
took
that
money
price
from
there?
single moms. Single moms go on welfare, not men.
Conor,
you don't talk about money, all right? Keep your mouth shut when it talks about money.
Conor, 2 UFC titles at once.
You're gonna be back on welfare after this one.
You boys go take it away for me.
Sort of
what you're doing is, what are you wearing? It's embarrassing.
Like,
it's embarrassing.
like
you got on
washed
5
up.
necklaces. You ain't Nipsey Hussle.
It's like
how many
you're
people in your
washed up.
neighborhood dress like that?
You
How
act
many
like you're
people in
from
your
the
neighborhood
streets.
dress like that?
You act like you're from the streets.
I'm from Ferguson, Missouri,
Really?
the murder capital of the world.
Really?
What are you talking
Tyrone
about?
Woodley, the
Where are you
softest thing
from?
from Missouri.
Where are you from?
Tyrone Woodley, the softest
How many
thing
people in
from
your neighborhood
Missouri.
dress like that? Tell
You're
me.
so tough.
How many people were bust down
Let me
Cuban
ask you a
links?
question. Since you're
Answer
so
my
gangster,
question.
Since you're so
I'm from
gangster.
Ferguson. I answer. How many people in your neighborhood dress like you? How many rap videos have you watched? Exactly.
How many?
Culture. That's what I am. I lived it. And rapping about my lifestyle. You a fucking joke. And you trying to vulture from it.
Last week, you had a satellite interview with Joe Rogan. You said if you win over Josh Koscheck one more time, and that will be the end of it, and you will never fight him again. But what if you lose this week? Would you actually go a rematch with him, or?
I'm gonna explain to you the thought behind it. I'm doing this job because I wanted to be the best. I don't want to be number 2. I want to be number 1. And I've always been like this in my life. And I don't want to only be number 1. I want to be the greatest. That's my main goal. That's when I do something, I want to be the best of the best. So now I'm fighting Josh Koscheck. I fought him before, and people say, "Oh, the pressure is on you. You're in Montreal." It's true. I'm in Montreal. You know, but I'm at my best when I'm fighting in my hometown. But also, if I win against Josh Koscheck, when I'm going to beat him, it's going to be the end of it. It's going to be 2 times that I beat him. And if he has the same mentality as me, Josh Koscheck going to have to reconsider the career. Because if he wants to be the best, now he's going to lose 2 times to me. It's going to take a long time again before he go to the title, or maybe never again. So he's going to have to climb up the ladder a long time. So I'm going to beat him Saturday night, and it's going to be the end of it. I'm not going to talk about him for a long, long time, and I am going to feel very happy.
I expect him to say these things. I'm fighting him. Why would he say nice things about me? He's not going to compliment me.
I could say nice things about you, but I have nothing nice to say. I think you're a dork.
That's fine. I expect you to say that. I expected it when we came in here. I also expect you to say, I'm going to break your jaw, you don't hit hard, you can't take me down.
You can't.
I'm going to knock you out because I knock everybody out. I could say verbatim what you're going to say before these interviews because you're a meathead.
You study me. Because you study me.
Because you're a
you
meathead.
watch my film.
Yeah, says the guy who's creeping on my social media, like USADA.
Yeah, they want going on my girlfriends and talking that shit to her on Instagram.
She talked at me.
No, you went on
Keep
her
your
side.
fling
You went
on
on
a
my
string,
side
man.
too. Flee on a string.
She
yeah.
shouldn't be hollering at
keep
me
your
on
dog
social
on a string.
media.
How about that?
She shouldn't be
Slap the
hollering at
shit
me
out
on
of you for
social
that.
media.
Yeah.
Keep her to yourself. As far as I'm concerned, I did you a favor and her a favor. She obviously wears the pants in the relationship, or else she wouldn't be having to defend you. So keep your fling on a string, keep her mouth shut, because this is big boy business.
I'll come across there right now, dude. You're a room away.
Go ahead, come over here.
Yeah.
Come on, turd. Let's go.
Unhook me.
Oh, I hope he comes. Bring it. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. You coming? You coming, little boy? Come on. Come on. You already know. You already know I'm right. That's why you're mad. You already know what's going to happen. Control yourself. You got one day, boy.
Cody's kind of pacing a little bit right now.
Yeah, he should be. He knows he's about to get worked in a day.
Is this the mental warfare here? I mean, are you winning this? I mean,
There's no winning or losing this. This is telling this kid the truth. He needs to control his girl and not let her get embarrassed. I don't want my fans to attack his girl. I love women. I'm a mama's boy. You know, I don't want to see the things she says to me attack her. You know, I want to keep his girlfriend out of this. And he should have told her that. So as far as I'm concerned, I did him a favor, I did his girlfriend a favor by kindly telling her to stay out of this big boy business. He's just angry that I'm right. That's why he's pacing. That's why he unhooked himself. And the other reason he's unhooked himself is because he has to be a self-perceived savage. So a savage can't do this interview. A savage can't control himself during this stuff. A savage has to act crazy, has to act emotional. And he has to do this because this is what an alpha, a savage, does.
In any of his fights that I've seen, he hasn't met real resistance. And I think that's going to be a big test. I don't care how many amateur fights you have.
You lose your fights. You are like in the shadow, like what is friend to Conor? What is his name? Artyom Lobo. You have same shadow. How many times you lose your fights?
Well, I've lost quite a few fights. 31 and 13.
You think you're black belt?
Yeah.
But
yeah, when you
Jack
fight tough guys, you lose.
Jack Hermanson, he didn't have a black belt. Why he choke you out?
Sometimes you lose when you fight tough guys, man.
Who give you
You'll
this
find
black
out
belt? I have
Saturday.
blue belt. I'm gonna choke you out.
You can go ahead and try there, buddy.
You have to give me your black belt to me.
All right. If you choke me out, I'll find a black belt, give it to you. How about that?
If I choke you out, you are finished with this sport.
Okay, if I double leg you, do I get like a wrestling trophy or something?
If you double leg me, try.
Kind of talking about moving up. Do y'all feel like, do y'all want to get that shot? Regardless of whoever's up there, whoever wins y'all fight December 11th? Especially you, Frank. I know you've been itching for a shot at the notorious one.
Yeah, I want the belt. More than anything, I want the belt. That's what I want. I got to take care of business against Chad on December 11th, and whoever has the belt, that's who I want to fight.
And Chad, I know you want another shot, don't you?
Yeah, man. I mean, these are both guys that I've lost to. So of course, you know, if I get in there, I beat Frankie. You know, whoever has the belt, just like Frankie said, I'm fucking going after. So we'll see.
How big deal you want McGregor with the full count?
I mean, obviously that would be fucking ideal. You know, I fought the guy on 2 weeks' notice, but I mean, let's see if this guy stays in the featherweight division long enough to fight me.
I fought you on 3 weeks' notice too.
No, you did not. Let's make a bet here. If you fucking have the
How
balls
much?
to do anything.
With that $500,000. You're making bets with that $500,000 I gave you? 48,000 you went
Shut
from.
up and let me
You went from 48,000 to $500,000. Thank me and be grateful. Be grateful.
Okay, you done fucking talking now? Take this fight on 2 weeks' notice with me, motherfucker, and I'll whoop your ass.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, I butchered your face. I KO'd you. You were curled up like a bitch. You were curled up like a bitch. You were curled up like a bitch. I butchered your body. You couldn't even lift your hands up. You couldn't even lift your hands up. You can do that all you want, but at the end of the day, the knockout speaks for itself, and you hit the deck like a bitch.
Fucking idiot.
All right, next question.
You know, I wanted to speak to you. I did want to speak to you because you called yourself the Mike Tyson of the featherweight
Dude,
division.
You fucking stop drinking the
I just want to ask you a question. You called yourself the Mike Tyson of the featherweight division, and I marched forward, stood in the pocket, and said, "What have you got?" And you hit like a fucking strawweight. You hit like a strawweight, calling yourself the Mike
Your
Tyson.
left eye, buddy. You're gonna fucking have that. For
Next
your life.
question.
Every time you look in the mirror, you're gonna think of me.
Heidi Fang here for Fox Sports. Earlier in the week, you had tweeted that 2 days until you saw McGregor, you're sitting right behind him right now. Have you two had any encounters besides the interaction that you've just had now? And what is your message to McGregor about the 55 division and the Shark Tank it is?
Oh, no, he's real good at talking out in front of the public, but when we all stand in the background there, he got nothing to say. So, So I stood back there for 30 minutes right next to him and nothing to say to me, but he was very cordial with my man next to me. Of course, we get out here, he wants to run his mouth, but it's good, you know, he sells the fights, but he comes to 155, he's going to bend his little ass over and knock the fucking Lucky Charm.
See about that. First, you've got to get through a guy that whooped your ass already. So why would I waste my time with a guy? You're fighting a guy that whooped your ass next. So you got to come through that. And let me say, and then I'll consider, I'll check the numbers, I'll discuss it with Frank, and I'll decide whether I'll change your bum life as well.
He mixes up things better than any of the opponents that I've faced so far at 135 pounds. But he hasn't faced somebody like me. He's able to mix things up because he's facing stationary targets. So he's been able to look a lot better than he really is.
He's just a talker, man. You know, he's just gonna try to overanalyze this because I don't need to.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
I think you're scared to talk because you don't want to say what you're gonna do because you're scared to eat your words.
All right, man.
So say
Fair
it.
enough.
Tell me.
I don't need to.
I'll do it right here. I'm gonna beat you because I'm better than you.
I already told you I was gonna knock your ass out.
How?
Don't worry about how I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna knock me out. That's how you're gonna beat me? Nobody even hits me.
You're gonna get hit.
How are you gonna hit me?
You got some holes in your game, man.
That's all you got to say? You got no reasoning. You got no backup. You got holes in your game, and I hit harder than you. Those are both opinions. There's no facts behind it. What's the facts you have stating why you're going to do what you're going to do?
That I'm breaking records for significant strikes landing.
Yeah, you're a dangerous fighter against stationary targets. Your power doesn't matter if you can't hit something. I'm hit least amount of anybody in the division.
You're saying that I haven't fought anybody like you. You haven't fought anybody like me.
So
all your
very
stats
similar.
are all until we step in January 17th.
I don't
they
think
don't matter.
They do matter.
No, they don't.
You're going to see
all
on that
matters,
night,
dude.
but the point is I have faced people similar to your style and similar to your skeleton. People
right,
that
dude.
switch stance, people that are faster than you, people that mix takedowns in.
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me. You're right here facing me, dummy. You got to talk to me. You have no choice. You got nowhere to go. Keep talking. I'm better than you because I've beaten people that are better than you. I'm better than you because I've beaten champions that are still winning. I've beaten people that are still relevant. The people you've beaten are nowhere to be, nowhere to be found.
Please, dude. You haven't done.
No? So Faber wasn't relevant?
No.
He was your teammate?
He's not.
But you've
He
always
showed me
been
the
beating him
ropes.
up, right? You've always been
I
beating up
actually
all
have.
your teammates, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing a great job, yeah. That's why I believe in
interesting.
myself.
So you were always thinking you were better than all your teammates the whole time.
You got to believe in yourself,
But you
man.
were supposed to be their brothers or something.
I am. They're my family. I love those guys.
It doesn't seem like it. You're just talking about beating them up for 4 years straight. You're fake, man. You're a fake person. You pretend to be cool with people, but you're not. And that's why I don't mind talking to you, because you're fake.
Connor, take a look around you. You got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage?
Right here. Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145er right here. This guy TKOs people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're like, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that? Oh my God. I don't know, when I take that guy's belt, Leprechaun. Oh, good one. When I take that guy's belt, I'm looking around, I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up and fucking drag Floyd Mayweather out bed and see what the fuck he's at again.
Mentality I always have high energy, but there's a little more edge on this one, and I'm gonna smack this dude around. It's gonna be ugly.
He's gonna miss a lot. That's what's gonna happen, just like everybody else I fight. He can try to be as tough and as strong as he thinks he is, but he'll miss. And
Watch our fights, dude. I've never missed.
You miss a lot, man.
I miss
Landing
the
at
fights.
under 30% of anything you throw and throwing minimal strikes, one at a time, not combinations, not
Who
moving
cares
forward.
what the-
You survived
I'll tell you
that
what.
fight by moving backwards.
Survive?
Take a step forward, man. Come forward at me.
All right,
Bring
we'll,
it.
We'll
Let's
see.
go. Bring
Watch
it.
the fight again, Mr. Analyst.
You watch it, man. I
watch the
beat
fight
you
again.
for a reason. I have
the
this
first
belt
time
and
we
you
fought,
don't for a
I
reason.
caught you with the right hand, then I caught you with
I
the
beat
knee.
you
You go for a
unanimously.
takedown, you get choked.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about,
The
man?
second fight,
You're out of
I
your
rocked
mind.
you 3 times and I can't find your chin. Are you kidding me?
You didn't rock me 3 times. These are all your own assessments of what happened in that fight.
Watch
And
the fight. Everybody
You're
at home watch
completely
the fight again.
delusional about everything. That's how you get through. You don't talk
Hey.
about what you do wrong. You only talk about what you think you do right.
Oh, let me talk about what
Delusional.
I do wrong. That's a great way of thinking about things.
Yeah,
I
well,
fix the
that's
things
why
I work
you.
on.
No, you don't. You have excuses for the
We'll
things
see,
you're not
dude.
good at. You have nothing but excuses, and you're gonna have more excuses after I beat you tomorrow. No, it's the same stuff. He fights exactly the same. He's big shots at a time, one at a time, goes for submission, conserves his energy while he's looking for the finish. He's looking for the finish, but when he doesn't get it, he's got nothing else. So he's gonna miss. He's often. I'm gonna connect often. I'm gonna pick him apart and beat him, and he's not gonna have the belt. He thinks he will, just like he thought last time. I was better than him then, and I'm still better than him now. Even after I was gone for 3 years and he had all these fights, it doesn't matter. I
Oh,
couldn't.
I wish I could sit around and just work out all day.
Oh yeah, it
never
was so hard to work. Yeah, I worked out so much with blown out knees. Yeah,
that's gotta be rough.
You have no idea
Sitting
what it
around
was.
as a professional fighter, not fighting your whole time.
I
Yeah,
wasn't. I stopped. I was
Yeah,
retired.
I know you stopped.
Yeah, and then I still came back, and you're still
You still
trying to
come back.
fight me
What
for the
else are
belt.
you gonna do?
How sad is that? This whole time, you were
Was it
competing
sad?
while I was out, and I came back and get the belt while you were competing. That's
I
sad,
like, hey,
man.
notice he's not saying touch the belt. He perved out on Fox Sports 1 the other day. Watch
like
that with
this.
Karen Bryant.
Like this.
He keeps talking about how he's been touching
Look,
the
he takes-
belt. This
he's
is
like
not
a little
some sort of
kid.
pervert.
That's why he's
Pick
a
up the
California
belt like
kid.
a man.
What?
Pick up the belt like a man. Don't be touching the belt, you little weirdo.
Oh, I held it in front of you like a
Your
like a
creepy
man
little
while you
hands.
couldn't reach it. You're gonna be reaching for it with your T-Rex arms.
He's got 1.5 inches on me, Mr. Stilts over here.
When I was the biggest ever.
That's why
I was
That's
clean.
why you look like you look.
How do I look?
You're a bum. That's why you looked like a bum last time.
How do I look, DC?
Hey, all that. That's all just. Hey, listen. That's all just for show. That's all just for show. I don't care about
Who looks
that.
like a junkie here today?
Hey, that's just all for show.
Look at
You
this
can
guy's
show your
face.
six-pack.
Who looks like a junkie
You
here
can just
today?
show your six-pack. That's fine. That's all
Who
for
looks
show.
like a junkie here today?
I look like a.
You
I'm
look
not.
like a crackhead with a suit on.
Was that?
You look like a crackhead with a suit on.
I could look like a crackhead with a suit on, but I've never been a crackhead like you don't. So you can say I look like one, but I've never been one. I've never been one.
Ah, there's a little snake in the grass right there.
What's up,
Hey, little boy.
How's it going?
Are you lost?
Definitely lost.
Where's your mommy, little boy?
Unfortunately, I was back getting some coffee, and you know, of course, I walk away when Connor wants to decide to talk crap about me, you know, and try to get underneath Uriah's skin.
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate you and your coach, Dwayne. Great win, man. Well done.
Appreciate it.
Uriah thinks Dwayne's a snake, though. What do you think of that?
Different opinions, you know.
So you're with Wayne? You're with Dwayne?
Yeah, man, he's a good coach.
And what? He took you out of college? He took you out of college and you just ditch him?
No, I'm still there, dude.
No, you ain't still there.
All right.
You ain't still there. You pretend you're still there. You ain't still there. That's up to him to man up and realize that. You gonna ditch a guy that came. Dwayne came in and held pads for a week, and you went and ran off with him. This took you out of college,
Hey,
gave you
TJ's our
the
boy.
way.
Hey, I recruited this guy
Man
out of
up.
high school.
Yeah, and he ditched you. So man up and recognize. Man up and recognize. Man up and recognize. That has the belt. That's your opportunity. He came in and took you and got out of there.
I'd rather fight you, to be honest.
Well, how are you gonna fight me? I'm fighting Jose. I'm fighting big. You're down here.
I
You're
fought
down here.
I fought Jose.
Yeah, and you got your ass whooped.
Have
Your
you
whole
fought him?
team got your ass whooped by him. Chad got his ass whooped, and I whooped Chad last week. Do you know what I mean? You aren't on that level.
Off the couch, beat you up for 10 minutes. Hey, I will
Listen.
say you did a good job.
You need to take that approach because he eats with Dwayne. And what did I tell you? Eats with him, he's the enemy. That's it.
I say we lie. I say we split the room in half and see what happens.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get down,
Let's
right?
do it. Let's do it.
Hey, Shale, Tito. Question for both of you guys. What does your opponent do best, and what do you think you can exploit?
Tito, go ahead. Tell him what I do so well.
Well, he talks well. His mouth has gotten him in every fight, big fight that he's had. And every time when it's time to present and perform, he's failed. On Saturday night, it's not going to change. What I do well, I come in with heart, I come in with determination, I come in with hard work and perseverance. When I get my hand raised, I don't know why. And so all the millions of fans that have had my back over the last 20 years.
Tito always says I'm using my mouth to get my opportunities. The only person I know that made money using their mouth is his ex-wife.
Well, just to correct you, I was never no marriage. You're a fucking punk, dude. That's what you call class, right here, compared to no class.
That was a nasty line.
No
by
class.
me.
No class at all. That's why you see him with thongs and fucking jeans and a t-shirt. No class.
They don't call you the bad guy for nothing.
A bad girl. It's kind of funny. I was listening to Christian Walken, little skit he did, and he talked about a lion, king of the jungle, this huge lion with a big giant mane, in this hot, smothering weather in Africa. And the little small lions come up, kind of poke at him, bite on his ear, bite on his neck. The lioness comes over and bugs him. Then you got the jackals and the rest of the wilderness looking and seeing this lion's on that mountaintop. And they come over and bother him. The jackals laugh at him. The hyenas laugh at him, nip at his toes. They eat all of his food. And they sit back. And they got jackals like this who think it's a comedy. Until one day he gets sick of it and he attacks and he shows to these people who the fucking king of the jungle is. And this little hyena, I'm gonna eat right through him. And we'll see on Saturday night. You know what? It's good because it fuels me. It's fueled me over the last 14 weeks. And it's great to see because you hear that snoring nose? That's a snoring nose you're gonna hear in the second round of the fight.
That's good. That was good. That was good work by you. I gave you a good setup.
Yeah, you're a good comedian, man. That's about it. You're a good actor. That's about it.
Just here to help.
I'm a fighter. You're an actor. You're on The fucking Apprentice because of me. You're the bad guy because of me. You try to talk because of me. You've never won a world title. Who's the last champion you've ever beat? Who's the last legend, as you say, you've ever beat? You call yourself a legend? What have you done legendary besides talk? Buddy, on Saturday night, those little blue eyes are going to be sparkling even more, man. Just wait and watch. Just wait and watch.
If you believe in something, if you know something is going to happen, if you're confident in that situation, you will achieve things in life. That's how you overcome things. That's how you put yourself out there. You believe it and you achieve it. And that's what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I know that I'm better than this.
Sounds like the worst self-help book you've ever read. Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up. Listen.
Yeah.
You're talking like you're like this dominant champion. You just won the belt. This is your first defense. It's not like you're Anderson Silva, who I just beat, by the way. Okay, this is your first defense. You're going to lose the belt.
And
just
what's
get
the
used
difference?
To it.